Good morning, YouTube. I'm in the burn. Obviously, I have castor oil on my phone. Sorry, I had to clear that up for you. It's not even clear enough. Anyway, I'm starting to think that the dead internet theory is the fucking truth. It's the dead internet theory, where most of the people that are talking on there are not real people, but they're someone sitting behind a phone farm or simply Chat GPT or something like it, like taking over accounts. Because at this point, and I don't know, we should have seen this coming. We should have seen it coming when they started YouTube. It was real cool. Real people just putting up whatever stuff that makes them happy, or maybe even really informative stuff, or, reaching out to fringe groups, fringe thinking like me and other people like me. And the topics we like to talk about, like what's the nature of the world, the earth, like what's really going on, and because the story of society and what they're telling us about history, it's obviously BS. I mean, so there's a large group of people out there just talking about this stuff. But anyway, my point is, we should have known that it was just going to turn into, like, fart contests and stuff. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. Why does it go back to, like, 5th grade? Everything just, like, I clicked on a stupid short that said, if your man looks at another woman, I'm just like, what is this? You tell him, blah, blah, blah. Some computer voice telling him just stupid shit. And I'm like, I mean, maybe it's that maybe men in partnerships are like rudely looking at other women. I mean, like, in a way that's like obviously ridiculous. But when you say when men are looking at it, I'm just thinking, are they supposed to walk around in public with their with their eyes closed while you lead them by the hand, so that the sight of another woman doesn't possibly, enter their eyeballs? I mean, I can't. My husband has a problem of staring at people because of what they're doing, not what they look like. I'm not saying he doesn't know what pretty is or can't see it or doesn't look at it. I mean, his mind is not, how can I have bizarre little fantastical fantasy sexual snacks in my mind with total strangers while we're out? Like, that's not on his mind. I mean, Karen, you're stupid. Every man is that way. They're not. I'm not saying it doesn't flitter across, like, just unwillingly, just while they're looking. I'm saying consciously does not sit there and like, oh, look at her elbowing his friend. We've been out with people like that. And he said to me, we went out with these people to see this Pink Floyd band. It was a Pink Floyd tribute band. Anyway, and he said, I could not believe how ridiculous Joe was. This guy named Joe. He said, this guy, he's like, you were right next to me on one side. On the other side, he's elbowing me and, like, not, with his head pointing over to some chick. He said, I look over and, like, well, she was pretty. And I just think, because I'm thinking, and his wife is, like, standing next to me. And he's just like, he said that made me uncomfortable. The first time we went out with this couple, he said, that made me uncomfortable. I don't vibe with this guy. I don't care what he's thinking or doing. And the loudness, he had a loudness about him, too, that Lenny didn't like. And he had an air horn, and he kept frickin' blowing. I'm like, what kind of asshole runs around playing an air horn? I mean, we're in our fucking 40s or 50s at this point. What is going on with this dude? And, I mean, I think that the internet is basically telling society that that's how all men are. With just these little, and I'm going, yeah, I know, I get it. A lot of men are, but this is this thing. Why is this a thing where I can just, why are all these videos out there? What I'm saying is there's someone or something is making this social war against us all, pitting the genders against each other, pitting straight against gays, gays against bi, bis against trans, or whatever it all is. It's trans people do, I'm sorry, trans, but you don't belong in the tier of the gays. It's because you got nothing to do with that. You got a whole another ball game going on inside of your head, because the gays are not upset with their gender or their body or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even in that. You're mentally ill. That's a mental illness. That's not just a sexual preference. That's not. It's not. It's not. It's not a sexual preference to want to mutilate your body or hate your body and want to remove your sexual organs and try to build up a freaking easy bake oven yourself, a set of balls and nuts or whatever, and dicks and whatever, tits. What are you doing? That's not in the same. They should not. They should not be in the same category as the gays and the bis. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. People like Blair White with a good head on their shoulders will explain to you that they personally were mentally ill. And the best that they could do was take hormones and live as the opposite sex. But even this person did not mutilate themselves, and they'll tell you why they didn't. Because it's ridiculous. Stop it. Anyway, God bless Blair White. So that being said, what is my point? I just feel like we need to realize that we're not talking to people, and we need to stop looking at these stupid shorts. Stop it. Stop it. Stop looking at this shit. But relationship advice, like, shut up. The political stuff, all that. We could build up a case against any politician like that. They're not even in charge. They are sock puppets. There's an agenda bigger than them. And they build up a character and what a character might do in the show or the movie or the series, and then they just push that onto us. We're in a live, worldwide movie script. Understand this. It's not Trump's fault that this is happening or Biden's fault that that's happening or what. They're playing a part in a movie. And then they've got the social media laid out. Every day we get up and we're like, bing, bing, bing. We feed ourselves these opinions that are ridiculous of other people that have agendas behind them that keep swaying us to and fro, away from our children, away from our adult children, away from our parents because of generational gap. And you just don't understand it. We do understand. Let us all sit down together and realize what whoever it is that's got this whole agenda thing that they're pushing is doing to us, to families, to friends, to society, neighborhoods, culture. They're fucking it up. And everybody's letting it happen. And they're just so glad just to hold it, just to carry their sign for their cause or whatever. It's like if you looked into it, you would find out that your cause is going nowhere. Your protest is meaningless. Nobody gives a shit that 10 billion people showed up and said, stop ICE, stop this, stop that. What does that do? Nothing, except there'll be like paid people to rabble-rouse and cause problems, and then they can say, see what the Republicans did, or see what the Democrats did, or see what the did. It's just, are you sure? Are you sure they weren't paid to do that? What about the bricks getting dropped off by the pallet on corners before that one incident a couple of years ago where they could throw bricks through windows and shit? Who was dropping off fucking pallets of bricks so that people could riot and throw bricks at each other? I am like, I don't think I moved far enough out into the country, frankly. I got my splint in because I'm in Glenburnie. I don't want to lose it. Anyway, I'm not used to wearing it during the day. So I'm like, with my spinal care, it's helping me. Anyway, peace out, YouTube. Let's stop allowing ourselves to be swayed by all this shit. But you know what's funny? Besides, the AI is making me laugh about one thing. The Bigfoot videos. Where they got the AI Bigfoot talking about shit. Anyway, that's funny. That's not political. It's not swaying my opinion about my fellow man. Okay? I mean, I'm looking at comedy as much as I can these days. Because what else It is all comedy, but there is some tragic shit happening. So, and that's what they've got us focused on. They want us biting each other to death, backbiting, backstabbing, so they can take our property. BlackRock's moving in, taking all your properties, and there's nowhere to live. Then y'all got to live together, and then y'all kill each other. That's what they want. Stop giving them what they want. Peace.